All right, what's up, YouTube? This is BoxingWave. Let's talk 175 one last time, okay? We know what happened last weekend. Beterbiev stops Gvozdyk, okay? Two undefeated fighters. It was a unification match. It was a lineal title shot, and we have a new lineal unified champion at 175, Artur Beterbiev, who stopped Alexander Gvozdyk. Okay. Now, before that, we had four title holders. All right. We had Kovalev, who is now waiting to fight uh, Canelo Alvarez next weekend. All right. So that fight is next weekend. Canelo's moving up to face him. All right. We have Beterbiev now holds two titles, and we still have Dimitri Bivol. Okay, who's still holding one. Now, before all of this took place, when we just had four different champions up in the division and stuff like that, when we were asking for unification and we got one of them, okay, I felt that Bivol was the best. That's my opinion. That's my opinion alone. The only reason why I'm saying this now is because I want to start the talk and the chatter about the next unification up at 175. Okay, we want this fight to get more views. We want the media. We want the channels. We want to build this fight up because we want to see more fights like this. We got to see, and these guys are very, very good fighters, high level fighters. I believe that Beterbiev is now a top 10 pound for pound fighter because of this win this past weekend. But I still want to see what he's gonna do if Kovalev wins the fight against Canelo. If they're gonna face each other, is he gonna face Bivol next? I don't know. I mean, according to Beterbiev, in the end of his fight, he said that he's not here for names. He's here for belts. And I believe him. 175. These guys don't play around. These guys are looking to be the best, and they don't seem to be sitting here ducking and dodging every other fight like most of the other divisions, like at 147 or heavyweight or whatever. So let's start the chatter now. All right, before we get a fight announcement. All right, Bivol. I still think he's the best. I still think he's the best. I know a lot of people disagree with me because I've said this in previous videos, especially now that Beterbiev destroyed Gvozdyk the way that he did, stopped them and everything. It was very competitive, but he did end up destroying them in the second half of that fight. And that was a great performance. And I'm not taking anything away from him because I do think Gvozdyk is that good. And I'll probably go with him to beat Sergey Kovalev as well. But I still think Bivol is better than Beterbiev. I still think so. Um, I think when I compare him to Volstick and Beterbiev, I think Bivol is the best defensively out of all of them. Okay. Uh, I think he's a better technical fighter overall than all of them. Okay. I like the fact that he lets his hands go. I love his combinations he throw. All right. Very accurate puncher. Okay. And is not afraid to mix it up. He's not afraid to stay in a pocket. And he moves extremely well when he has to. Okay. I just think that he can do whatever Volstick was doing, but better. The problem with him is, I mean, they're all powerful. The four of them were powerful. Kovalev is a puncher. Beterbiev is probably the biggest puncher. Volstick is a puncher, but wasn't affected against Beterbiev. And I listen, Beterbiev is a very powerful, very durable, very huge puncher. We know that. We know that by now. But I think that Bivol would be the more troubling fighter than Volstick. And plus they had experience there. Volstick did knock him out, and I mean he did get knocked out by Beterbiev and the amateurs, stuff like that. Um, but regardless, I'm just talking based off styles. I think Bivol has the skills and the tools to be able to beat Beterbiev. I just believe it. Now, I think Bivol is a little small at the division, and I'm not going to put everything on that. I think that guy, if he really wanted to, he could probably get down to 168 without much of a problem. You know, I know there's been talks of him doing that. I did read a report, or I seen a report not too long ago about him saying that he was thinking about fighting at 168. He's not a big guy at 175. All right, he's definitely probably smaller than the other three. But he's been fighting bigger guys, big punches. I know he got hurt a little against Joe Smith Jr. Um, which is not a big deal. You know, I mean, Joe Smith hurts whoever he punches. You know, whenever he lands clean, he hurts him. He's another big puncher. I mean, 175 is full of punchers, even including all of the guys that's lost to these other top fighters. You know, Alvarez is a puncher. Callum Johnson is a puncher. You know, Kalajic was a puncher. Adonis Stevenson was a puncher. I mean, all of them are punchers up there. So that's not really saying anything, you know. Um, but yeah, I think Bivol. I'm still running with Bivol. You know, the problem is with that is not only his size, but he's shown to be pretty durable by the fighters he's faced. I mean, he's faced punchers, but it's just that the amount of pressure that Beterbiev brings to the table, a lot of people can't deal with it. I don't think Kovalev would be able to deal with it when they fought. But I would pick Bivol to deal with it better than Volzdik and Sergey Kovalev. I think he can deal with it better than those two. Okay, he's shown and proved to be have great conditioning as well. It's not like he stops and slows down. I've seen him fight. I mean, he stopped Barrera and very late in that fight. He was still fighting at a high level later in his fights. So I'm not saying all those. I know those guys are not all Beterbiev. I know he's better than all of those guys. I totally agree with you guys. You know, but I'm just trying to get the conversation going now because we want this fight to get built up. And on my end, I'm going for Bevo. You know, I know that's probably not the majority, especially after watching what Beterbiev just did, because Beterbiev is now more proven as far as a resume is concerned. Yes, at 175, I think I would put him over the other three. Well, not over Kovalev, but the other three. But Bivol is no joke, and I think Bivol will bring on tougher challenges than Volzdik did in that fight. Okay. And like I said, he's a better defensive fighter. I think he's just a better technician than Volzdik, in my opinion. I believe so. You know, I don't know if he punches as hard or anything like that. But even if Beterbiev were to win this fight, and when they actually do fight by stoppage, by points, whatever, I believe that Bivol will be collecting more rounds, a lot more rounds than Volzdik was in their fight. And that's my stance on it for now. All right. I'm leaning towards Bivol beating both Kovalev and Beterbiev for now. You know, um, let me know what you guys think on the count. I'm not gonna keep it long. It's just I wanted to bring it up, and I want to do more videos talking about 175 because this is one of the divisions where people are actually fighting each other. So we got to start giving them more screen time talking about these guys because these are the real fighters. All right, so let me know what you guys think, and who you guys got for Bivol against Beterbiev. Who you guys got? Drop it off in the comments. I'll probably put a voting poll up too on the channel. I should have did that first, but I'll put a voting poll. I'm pretty sure more because there's more people in the comments saying Beterbiev would beat Bivol. I was reading a lot more of those. You know, especially after watching the fight the other day. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Peace. Make sure you subscribe, donate, like, dislike, all that good stuff. Support the channel. All right, peace.